I want them in the DMs. Capturing their lead information isn't necessary for me. I know that that goes against like marketing advice, and every marketer is like, you're an idiot, but I would just prefer this, because if they're DMing me freedom and I'm selling them, that is like what I'm about. You heard it here first. I will be the first business coach to master TikTok ads and teach it to other people. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Brian Mark, coming at you with another episode on this channel. And in today's episode, I'm gonna be jumping on a meeting with my ads manager. I'm actually 7 minutes late for the meeting. Oops, I was making a TikTok. And I was in the zone and I didn't want to stop. And I realized I'm like 10 minutes late. So hopefully I'm still able to get this meeting, and oh yeah, there it is, cool. And we join it, all right.
Recording in progress.
What's good, fam?
How you doing?
Doing great, bro, how are you?
Good.
All right, so I literally I got something ready for us because I figured I wanted to make this useful. So what I've done is, this is basically a list of all the people who have applied through the TikTok, whether they come in from like a TikTok application or they sent us a DM that says the word freedom.
Yeah.
And if you look at like the trend, it seems to me like the freedom leads are way more qualified.
Yeah.
I want them to make me a profile of all the accounts that we got from TikTok applications that end up being fitness accounts. And like, yeah, out of these 24, there's only 11 people that are qualified. Whereas the freedom, if I look at the same sample size, like let's go to 22. So it seems to me like the freedom leads are a little bit more qualified. So here's what I'm thinking in my head is like, my goal is to get them DM me on Instagram. I don't really give a if I capture their information or not, and that could be like a weakness of mine, but I really don't care about like building an email list. Like I don't. Like if my email list everybody's like, you need to own your list. Like if my email list if my TikTok ever crashes for whatever reason, I'll build up a second one and I'll build that account. Like I really don't care about collecting their data. I want them as clients. Like that's the data that I actually care about. And the way that I sign clients is I sign clients by getting them through direct message, and then through DMs, I sell them. So I want them in the DMs. Capturing their lead information isn't necessary for me. I know that that goes against like marketing advice, and every marketer is like, you're an idiot, but I would just prefer this, because if they're DMing me freedom and I'm selling them, that is like what I'm about. So I guess what I'm asking you is, do you think it's potentially my targeting, or do you think I should just kill the lead capture and just go all in on high level content that has a CTA with freedom at the end of it? Does that make sense?
So 100% with the high level content. Keep doing that, obviously. One thing we could do is running those posts that you have that has that, it's high level content and it has the call to action of sending the DM to Instagram.
Yeah.
And running that as a follow campaign. Obviously you can't track that, but if we can see an increase in those DMs during that week or two that we're running that, then we can keep running that, and you're building followers on your account at the same time.
I think I am doing something similar. So I'll show you the campaigns that I have going right now. I didn't turn off the lead gen campaign because I wanted to get your opinion before I did, but
Okay.
I haven't seen results from this. And like, this could be a limiting belief, so like correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm selling an intangible product to a niche market. So it's like I'm selling, business coaching to personal trainers, and I don't actually have a digital product that they can purchase. Like it's like, as in like a landing page. What it ends up being is it's like it's a course that they're purchasing over DMs. So I feel like it's harder because, like, as an example, let's even talk about growing on TikTok. If somebody wants to grow on TikTok, like you guys, like that's every person that owns a business needs to be on TikTok. So it's like there's like a wider range of people, whereas like I only want to sell to the people that want to be on TikTok but also are looking to grow an online, and not even personal trainers, like want to grow an online coaching business. So I'm wondering if it, because my thing's very niche, that the lead costs are higher, or I feel like if I was selling a cup, it'd be easier to be like, okay, this is how much it costs to get a click to the cup, and then this is how much it costs for people to purchase the cup. So this is like the metrics that I need to measure, but I'm not even sure what metrics I should be measuring for an intangible product. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we got run fitness. Are these purely just one interest?
I think they are fitness and business hashtags. So it's 25 plus people who've watched videos with the following hashtags. So it was like business coach, fitness coach, online fitness coach, that kind of.
One thing we could do is open up the targeting. Could apply targeting expansions. That'll just open it up to anyone with the interest. So open up to 28 to 34. That's going to be a lot healthier of an audience. That'll lower your CPMs too.
Okay.
With someone that's actually going to DM you that freedom, take the extra step, that's going to be a lot more of an incentive rather than just filling out a form. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one thing that I'm seeing right now is if we could pump up that follower campaign, what ads you got in here? Are these the DM?
Those ads are, this is still the lead gen campaign. The only difference is it's follow interactions. So if you go to the edit the audience, these are people who have followed or viewed anybody that has a motivation or a fitness page.
Okay. Do you have a specific form set up to be able to track which one it's coming from?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
So that could be one thing, because I know we can't use UTMs or anything like that on the links side. So forms could tell you where it's coming from, and then if we know that one's producing like 50% of the results out of all 4 of these, we can start just pumping that one up.
Oh, okay.
We are producing the other 50%.
So since I've already got these made, how would I change out the form on there? Is it hard?
You can just duplicate the audience. It'll keep the same targeting.
Okay.
If you do duplicate the audience, then switch out the form. That could be one thing. You wouldn't have to switch out anything inside the form. It would just be the naming of the form.
Okay.
And if your connection would just let you know which ones are coming from which.
Okay.
Your back might handle that.
Yeah, I guess another thing that I was like, I got my team to make that Google sheet, but I'm like, I still, even though it says quote unquote TikTok application, it doesn't say which one. So I guess that's not as narrow and specific. I'm just not used to tracking on this level. I'll be completely honest. Like, this is like overwhelming as fuck. I'm used to just posting content, people DM me, which is like, that's it, you know, it's easy. What's up, fam? So you guys just got to watch behind the scenes of my TikTok ads stuff. Super excited about it. It's coming together, you guys. It's coming together. I'm pumped. I feel really, really good about it. I still have a lot to learn, so I'm gonna be rewatching that training that Cameron just sent to me, but I feel really good about it and I'm pumped. Oh, you heard it here first. I will be the first business coach to master TikTok ads and teach it to other people. Side of ambition that nobody talks about. Frankly, I think that this is a conversation that we need to start having more consistently in the entrepreneur space. And so I want to be, one of the ones to start that conversation. Okay guys, so I just hit the gym for the first time in a couple of days and honestly it felt amazing. And I've got a lot of work that I need to do. There's a lot of projects that I'm working on. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to hammer them out literally right now. And it's going to be a good time. So I do these things that I like to call power hours, or just literally set a timer and I just go ham for an hour straight. So I'm going to do that right now. Take a rest and I'll let you know what I accomplish in the next hour. Let's go. Graphic designer, but this is my little page. Iron Energy is going to be hosting a hiring fair. I'm going to be publishing this. I also need to make sure that I add it done, and then to make sure that it's going to go manage menu. They went out of the demons, right? There we go. Look at that. Why is it red? But we got it. We're getting it. So I got this hiring fair page done, which is cool. This looks clean. I did this myself. Thank you very much. I got my Castnet ads up, so I've been in contact with my Castnet lady. We have a connection there, and she's gonna be getting Castnet ads up for our summer promo. This is gonna be what our summer promo membership looks like, which is cool. I was in contact with the team, and we got that. It's cool. And guys, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. I don't know why I keep saying I'm excited. I'm excited. I also got up an Instagram post as well. I wrote about the hiring fair, so I wrote a post on IG. So that's done as well. And I made a story about how we're hiring. So I just went on the story for a little bit and showed them that we are hiring. So that's what I did with my last hour. I feel really productive. I'm gonna take like a 20-minute break, chill, relax, and then I'm gonna dive in again because I got more stuff to do, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do in a minute. Okay guys, so power hour is officially done, and I'm going to heat up some meal prep for you because your boy is legit. We hungry. I was gonna say starving, but starving isn't a good word. We hungry. I'm gonna heat up some food right now, smash some food, and then I'm going to do another power hour in a little bit where I'm gonna focus on more PT Dom stuff and make sure that the projects that we're working on are moving forward. We also have a mastermind hot seat tomorrow, so I wanna make sure that we're set up for success with the mastermind hot seat. And yeah, another full hour of work. I also am working on the TikTok thing. Still in the learning phases. I just wish I could make it work right now. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. So, boom. Team, so I've actually got this massager. I ended up, funny story, I was gonna buy a Christmas present for my father-in-law, Papa Dean, and then
I tried this thing out and I was like, I'm gonna buy one for myself.
So I got this massager. So Christmas present to me. So I'm about to dive into some work right now. The next big projects that I'm gonna be working on is I got the Iron Energy stuff done now. I want to plan out the hot seat for tomorrow. And I also want to get my TikTok ads up and running. So I talked to my ads guy today. I want to rewatch some of that training and implement everything that he talked about in the training so that I can get some more TikTok ads up, because my goal is to blow up and my goal is to like really push my content to the next level. So I want to make sure that I'm getting a steady stream of inbound TikTok leads. So I'm going to work on that right now. Let's go. All right, you guys, I'm done work for the evening. The truth is, as an entrepreneur, the work is never done. It's never, ever done. So I could literally work all day, every day, and it still wouldn't get completed. I think you do get to a point of diminishing returns with your work though. And I think that like, it's important to know when to call it a day, you know? So calling it a day right now. I'm actually gonna go to, and that's actually, I don't wanna skip by that. That's an important lesson. The work is never done. And if you always are working and you like never turn it off, this is important because I know a lot of my clients do this as well. If you never turn it off and just like, if you never turn it off, then you will quickly burn out. If you never turn it off, you will quickly burn out, and it won't be a fun experience. You know, I've burned out before, so it's important to know when enough's enough. And for me, the way that I do that is I have work time boundaries, and I do my very best. I'm like, I would say 80-20 rule, whereas like 80% of the time I have a boundary that I'm like done work at a certain time, and that's really, really important that I maintain that boundary, because if I keep crossing that boundary, then over time, like I will burn out. It's just a matter of time. So that's where I'm currently at right now. I am taking a break. I finished up a TikTok post. I prepped the mastermind training for tomorrow. I got some new TikTok ads up, and I made the changes that my TikTok ads manager recommended that I make today. So now I'm at a place where I'm going to go get my car washed. I think I'm gonna clean out the inside of it a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna get some cleaning rags. So I'm gonna get car wash, and then I'm gonna go to London Drugs to see if I can get this watch fixed. And then I'm gonna buy my wife some flowers. So let's go on an adventure. All right, you guys, so I'm going into Save On Foods right now, and I'm gonna get me some flowers for my wifey. Also going to pick up some cloths for the inside of my car, because I wanna make sure that it's nice and pretty. All right, fellas, I'm gonna give you a lesson on flowers, okay? Flowers need to happen once a week if you love your lady. For me, I think it's necessary that I like constantly do these like little like shows of affection just to remind Kristen how much I love her. So flowers are a once a week thing, fellas. Sometimes you go with the roses, you know, if you wanna be all like romantic, but sometimes if you wanna be cute and playful, you have to go for a different vibe. So I think the vibe that I'm going for is, this is like I love you and I wanna cheer you up. This is kind of boring and basic. We don't want those ones. This is decent, but I feel like I'm your friend. Let's go with these ones. Flowers, check. Wipes, check. Now I'm gonna go see if I can get my Fitbit fixed, because I was working on the couch and I dropped something in between the cushions, and I went to grab my Fitbit and it ripped the wrist strap off, and I'm really sad about it. So hopefully I can get that thing fixed, because I literally use that thing every single day. Fix my Fitbit, please fix my Fitbit, please fix my Fitbit. London Drugs, the land of opportunity. But on the real, London Drugs is by far my favorite place to shop for anything that isn't groceries, like anything electronics, London Drugs over anything. So yeah, here we are, London Drugs. And ripped it off today, unfortunately. Do you guys sell the wrist straps?
Just the bands, unfortunately not.
No.
To get them online.
Dang, that sucks. No. Dang. London Drugs, the land of opportunity. They do not sell Fitbit bands here, which is surprising, because London Drugs literally usually has everything. So I have to order the Fitbit band online, unfortunately, but it's all good. At least I have a solution. I'm gonna get my Fitbit back ASAP. I use it for literally everything. Like I time all my work sessions on it. I time my meditation on it. It's like, it's so convenient, but that's okay. That's okay, I'll go get a new band. On the real though, I think that I wanted to talk a little bit about personal power. I was driving and I had this like just moment, just like recognizing my power, you know? I'm in a really good place in my life right now. Got the house I've always wanted, the girl I've always wanted. Like I'm literally living in the vision that I wrote down for myself a few years ago. And I think sometimes it's like, it's easy for me to take it for granted, because I'm just like, it's my daily life now. It's just like my new normal. Like this is just like, I'm just this person that has this wildly successful business. It actually blows my mind. It's so cool and it's so exciting. I'm so grateful for it. I think that if we're being completely honest, like owning it has been a challenge. it's truly just like owning who I am and like owning my success has been a little bit of a challenge. It's almost like this like feeling of like I've made it, man. Like this is the life that I've always wanted. Like I made it. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing, and I'm very happy about it. Sometimes it just blows my mind, you know? It's crazy. And like obviously I think with the foot, it's been stressing me out a lot, but it's also made me just kind of take a step back and focus on just my business for a little while, because I think for a while I was like obsessed with my fitness. And don't get me wrong, I think it's good to have like an obsession with it, but it was like almost an unhealthy obsession where it was like all I cared about and everything else took a back seat. And so I think that, you know, coming back into a place where my business is my passion. Like I like love running my business. It's my favorite thing in the world. Love serving my clients. I love leading my team. Like I love running PT Dom. I love growing the business and like knowing the numbers and like trying to push for the next level. Like that to me is very, very, very exciting. And so I like that I've kind of been forced to take more time to do that. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Life is really good right now. And there's obviously moments in time that I struggle with not feeling the best, and especially with like the challenging situation that I'm going through. But I was listening to a motivational speech today, and they were talking about how like champions get like beat up and bruised and knocked down, and you look at somebody like Rocky Balboa, who's obviously a movie character, but the story is that like he just keeps getting hit in the face and he keeps getting punched and he keeps getting punched and like he just keeps moving forward, you know? And I think there's a really powerful message in a story like that. Really powerful message. It's like just keep going, you know? Just keep going. No matter how hard it is, no matter how hard it gets, keep going and like keep that vision in mind. And I think that like even, you know, transitioning into more of like the leader of Iron Energy versus just owning the gym, and like it's like leading the gym versus owning the gym. Those are two different things. You can be an owner but not a leader, and I want to be both. I think the big transition is just recognizing like I've got more work to do to become the leader that I'm, you know, that I actually say that I want to be, or that I claim that I am. Like, I've got more work to do, and so I'm okay with it. Like I'm here for the work. I love the work. I love the grind, and I'm all for it. So that's it. That's all, you guys. I'm gonna end this YouTube episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did get some value. I got my girl her flowers, which is lit. Unfortunately, I did not get the Fitbit band, so I'm gonna have to go online and order that. I'll do that right away. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you got some value. Just a reminder to tune in Monday at 5 p.m. PST. Those are when we're gonna be doing our new YouTube drops, in terms of like every Monday at 5 p.m. PST, there's gonna be a super fire YouTube drop. So make sure that you tune in Monday at 5 p.m. PST. I'm gonna be giving away $100 cash. Peace, love, and protein. Have the best day of your entire life, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Let's go and chase your dreams.